This could very well be the last episode, judging by the title of the chapter. Search the broken red monster in the place that exists no more. Well, I'll look for something red. Hey, Kaoru. There's no one in the building right now. We're alone in an elevator. Hey? Hey? Kaoru! Damn it. The roof of Moon Tower is an open terrace. It's cloudy tonight, but if it weren't, we'd probably get a great view of the starry sky. I bet it'd feel amazing to dive off of here. What? No base jumping allowed, ever. Hey, you finally made it. Pretty nice spot, isn't it? I'm pretty fond of it, so I came up here now and then. You come up here for a reason? Well, you know. So, what are we meeting on the roof for? This. I glance down at Oe's feet. She stands by the only bare patch of ground. There's a stone monument in the center. A bunch of letters are engraved in the stone's smooth surface. On one end, in large letters, it reads, Momoi Department Store Fire Victim Memorial. Apparently this is a memorial for the victims of the Momoi Department Store fire. After a paragraph consoling the dead, there's a list of names. Going down the list, some of the names look familiar. Kenja Okayama, Momotaro Okayama. This is Killer Peaches, Tomoko Okayama's husband and son. Okayama had been trying to discover the truth behind the fire that killed her family, and she was killed for it. Oh! As I keep reading, my eyes snag on a group of names. Their last name. Oh! Saburo, Oe, Hiroko Oe, Yuki Oe. There's Oe's on the list. They aren't. Yeah, it's just what you think. My parents and my little brother. If their names are here, then they died in the department store fire 10 years ago? Yeah, that's right. They went to Momoi department store before Christmas to buy my little brother a present. I had made plans to play at a friend's house, so I didn't go with them. Thanks to that, I was saved. Then is that why you're so rash when it comes to the Moon Tower case? Pretty much. I knew Giant Woman Okayama was chasing the truth behind the fire, and that the president of Sumi, Noboru Ishimaru, was keeping a close eye on her. Then Okayama up and vanished. The Sumi folks had to be behind it. I thought I could learn something by investigating them under the guise of the Killer Peach case. Never expected Okayama to be Killer Peach. She quirks a weary smile. No surprise. This case took a left turn far outside the jurisdiction of regular defense. Oh my god. No surprise. This cake... Oh my god. I keep saying cake and defectives instead of case and detectives. This case took a left turn far outside the jurisdiction of regular detectives. Both Okayama and I lost family in that fire, so I understand Killer Peach's grudge. But I'm a member of the police. I can't accept her approach. I have to stop her, no matter what. So I want to pursue the truth using just means in her place. Just means, huh? You do realize this investigation of yours is totally illegal, right? Quit being fussy. Always all right. I saw Oe get cut down by Killer Peach. Her recklessness back then pissed me off, but when I think about how she'd likely been comparing herself to Killer Peach, guess it was only natural. By the way, about this memorial, why is this one spot scratched out? Among the ordered list of names on the memorial, one appears to be scratched out. Oh, that. Probably some nasty prank or something. One day it was just suddenly like that. Whose name was there? No clue. The report only mentioned that there were 25 people. There was no personal info on them. The fire resulted in 25 victims, including the ones scratched out. The report said the cause of the fire was arson, and the victims had been connected by chains. What the hell happened 10 years ago? And how did it connect to the demon Tsukiyomi? I'll just have to go back into the past to find out. Well, we're done here, so let's get going. We're headed to the Momoi department store. We'll take the special elevator on the first floor. Right. Maybe, oh, no. I was going to say maybe Kakuya was one of the people that died, but no, that was, she's been around for ages, it seems like. Oh, the flashlight batteries are finally ran out. What's the matter? I punched the button, but the elevator's not responding. Oh, I see. I tapped the button over and over, but the door still won't open. The elevator isn't even coming. Could it be the work of a ghost? Or I just pushed it wrong? You have no sense of imagination. Azuki sulks, but I easily ignore her and reach toward the panel. Spike is such an asshole. What's that noise? Huh? What? Where'd that come from? Wait a minute. Okay, good volume. That's good. Symbols are clanging together somewhere. Mixed in is what sounds like faint clockwork. Is this some supernatural trick? Beats me. Where's it coming from? We have to find the spiritual epicenter. The spiritual what now? Guess I better find the source of the sound. I think it's coming from over there. Let's get the hell out of here. Nope, still going. Oh, fine. Whatever it is, it's not going to be good. Ah! That wasn't that scary. Eek! Oh, wow! Amazing! It's like something straight out of a picture book. You're pretty gutsy there, Hazuki. My occult idol status isn't just for show, you know. You're pretty brave yourself, as expected of a detective. Well, I've had to live through some scary shit during the Killer Peach case. This is nothing compared to that. Oh, Spiguru, that thing might be good as evidence. You should take it with you. What? No, let's smash it. Let's throw it off the roof. Let's throw it off the roof. We can retrieve it later. Hopefully it'll fall in a dumpster. Out of nowhere, there's a loud noise and shaking, but just as suddenly as it starts, it stops. All the lights go out. Huh? Did it break? Insert dirty joke here. I wonder if it's really broken or if it's the work of a ghost. Well, it's all back on now. Guess it wasn't broken. Faulty wiring, I guess. Hey, Speakeroo! Look over there! I look over where she's pointing. A rabbit plushie hangs from the ceiling. I don't remember seeing it earlier. Hey, Kaoru, how about you carry that one? That bunny wasn't there when we got on. This must be the work of a ghost, too. They're up for giving us a fun night, I see. A wry smile sneaks out as I yank down the toy. As we step out into the hall, a girl's laughter suddenly echoes down it. It's laughter now too, huh? What in the world is going on in this building? Hey, Spike. Was that doll here before? Was that supposed to be surprising? I look where Husky's pointing and see an old, worn little girl doll. No. I slowly shake my head. All these supernatural things happening one after the other is really creepy. Damn it. Muttering under my breath, I stomp over and pick up the creepy laughing doll. What sounds like a cell phone vibrates nearby, but it's not mine. It isn't mine, which means... Looks like it's me. Excuse me for a sec. Yeah, it's me. Oh, wait. Oh, Bon, huh? Hey there. Yeah. So you got Okayama's belongings okay? Good thing Ishimaru didn't get his hands on him. She stepped away, but she's so loud that I can hear what's going on. If you find a notebook or a diary, look through every last bit of it. Maybe we'll figure out why Ishimaru and Sumi covered up that fire. All right, I'll let you get to it. So that's what's going on. I had Bon and Rose go check it out for me. We'll get a call if there's any developments. All right, let's get to that special elevator. Okay. A lot's happened, but we better go see this demon Tsukuyomi thing. Can we use that elevator? I got this. I already reached out to the higher-ups. My fingerprint should be added by now. Then it's just whether it'll send us to the past or not. Won't know until we try. She presses her finger to the scanner. Okay. What creepy thing will happen now? Hey, Hazuki. No. Didn't do what I thought it would. 44th floor. After riding the elevator for a while, it shakes violently. Then... God, that's loud. Huh? A freakish scream pierces my ears, like it's rising up from the depths of the earth. Was that an earthquake? The heck was that voice? That earthquake and the voice. I recall what happened at Moon Tower before. This happened the last time I went into the past, too. Huh? So then you're saying we've arrived at... Yeah, most likely. The mysterious phenomenon stops. The elevator starts moving again, and when it stops, it lets us out on an unknown floor. see what's... Okay, I worked out this in my head again, right? Right? Pay attention now. There's no 4th floor in this building because it's Japanese and they're all about the number 4, right? But that means that the 44th floor, which we went past to get to this one, is really the 43rd floor. So now we're on the real 44th floor. Ha ha ha. Which is all, you know, creepy numbers and stuff. When the doors open and I step out. Guess it still works. Are we really in the past? Yep, that's right. Moon Tower ain't got no shopping area. I've really traveled into the past. But if this is the past, there's a problem. Oe was killed by Killer Peach. What is it? You worried about something? Actually, I'm more worried that our cell phones aren't going to work when Bond calls us. Time to explain that I've been here twice before on my last investigation, and both times Oe died. No way. So, Oe could die? Worrying about maybes ain't gonna get us anywhere. Who knows if the demon will appear unless we look. So, let's go see. By the way, before we keep going, I have a question. What's that red cylinder on the floor? Probably a flare. Oh, that was mentioned in the report. So this flare was used in the incident? But what for? If you want to burn something, all you need is gasoline and a spark, right? The theory in the report said the culprit first caused a fake fire with flares. Then they guided all the panicking customers to somewhere they could detain them. Crafty asshole. Does that mean this isn't really water but gasoline on the floor? Hey, Oe, go taste it for us. What's this? Lights hang from the ceiling. They aren't on, but they're buzzing like there's still some juice going through them. Okay. Remember the D-mail clue was something about something red? Is this it? All of them are either used already or too wet to be able to work. Alright. Want to review that clue. Can't miss out on the precious email. Search the broken red monster in the place that exists no more. That sounds like this place. These aren't broken per se, but they're used up, right? What if that tape's still in here? Checking the VHS slot and nothing. Alright. That's fine though. Spike carries around a VHS player and a TV in his pants apparently. Looks like it had been right around Christmas when the tragedy happened. This is totally gasoline, right? The water's clear enough to reflect my face in the ceiling. I'll look around to see if I can find anything, but there's nothing interesting. Hey, Kaoru, could you step in this puddle for us, please? I sense a presence in the dark. Oh, I should have saved. Shit. Spinning the flashlight around toward it reveals... What the hell? Killer Peach lying in wait for me. No! Why is Killer Peach here? How do you know that's Killer Peach, Kaoru? You haven't seen her before. I thought you defeated her, Spiguru. Time's been turned back. Killer Peach vanished, but the strange phenomenon hasn't stopped, so it's not her doing after all. Damn. I'll think on that later. Right now I gotta do something about her. Killer Peach sways as she walks toward me. Who are you? What are you doing here? Same question as before, but there's no way I can use the same method as I did last time. I don't have the tools. Gotta think of another way. I know the truth behind her grudge now. I need to let her know that somehow, if I say the... Huh? I need to let her know that somehow, but if I say anything wrong, she'll cut me down. I'm investigating... Shoot, if we say investigating the arson, it'll sound too suspicious? No. Fire report. Yeah, there we go. Before, she got all pissy at us because we said we were investigating the 5-5 things, and then she's like very neurodiverse, so that to her meant that we were the 5-5 people. So saying that we were investigating the arson, she'd probably say, "Oh, you set the fire, didn't you?" Hey, look. This is the fire report from Momoi Department Store. I thrust the report out in front of me and Killer Peach slows. It might be me imagining it, but it seems like she's not sure what to do. Well, she hasn't got good eyesight, right? Why do you have... All of her eyes swivel to focus on me. Her stare pierces me to my bones. It's clear she'll see through any lie. Uh-oh, got 2 seconds. I found it in your belongings. Oh. We did find it in her belongings, dang it. Rage drips from Killer Peach's voice. Blinding light flashes before my eyes. Gah. Suddenly, bright red blood sprays out from where I've been cut open. Justice is served. Try that again. It's weird. Sometimes it fast forwards right to the decision point that we screwed up, and other times it shows us the whole intro. I'll say it's because I defeated her. Or, no, this is true too. Saying I defeated her is going to make her say, what do you mean? I'm not dead. I'm not defeated. So I picked it up during... shit. Because this isn't a lie either. We did pick it up during our investigation. Okay. To be fair, we picked it up after our investigation had concluded, because we killed her. Wait a minute. She would know that the second 2 options aren't possible because from her perspective, she still has them. Or she still has the report. You defeated me? Yes, I did. I defeated you, and that's how I got this report. I'm using it to investigate the truth behind the department store fire. Truth. Investigating the truth. That's what you did when you were alive. What I did when I was alive. You didn't just want revenge on Sumi. You wanted to know the truth behind the fire that killed your family, no matter what, right? Ooh. Investigating the truth. There is no falsehood in those words. I meant every word. Okay. After a long moment of breathless silence. Skutikure. I forget what that means. With a cry, Killer Peach vanishes. You did it! You are seriously amazing. You have no idea. To be able to face a spirit like that. Something's over there. The katana Killer Peach used lies on the ground at the spot where she disappeared. So the sword, that means she's leaving the rest up to you? How should I know? Well, the way things are, that may come in handy. I'll pretend I didn't see you take an illegal weapon for now. Hand it over when we leave now. Hand it over when we leave, though. Whatever, I'm not planning on getting much future use with it. I got these fists. And these guns. Actually, I do have that gun. Wonder what's going to become of that. I suppose if we had saved Amanome, he would have taken it back from us. Killer Peach again. I thought I defeated her. Was I entrusted with everything? Alright. Let's check out this doll. A mannequin. Going by its size, it must be for kids. They're soaked and scalded by the fire, but still manage to keep their shape somehow. But there's nothing worthwhile here. So this really is just water. This is after the fire, so yeah, so sprinkler water. Hopefully there's no gasoline around. There's a lot of toys out on display. Seems like these are all toys marketed to little boys. Normal lights, nothing special about them. They're not on. Probably don't have power. With them off, the whole place is dark and gloomy. Alright. Aha. Holy shit. This is new music. Oh yeah, that's another thing that ticks me off about not getting a picture for us rescuing Ami. There was also no special music for it. There should have been music. It just stuck with the normal, like, the normal music for that scene. Nothing changed. That really bummed me out, honestly. There's no sense of accomplishment. We step out into a wide, burnt area. Looks like the fire was the worst here. Walls, floors, ceiling, everything's charred, pitch black. According to the report, this Children's Plaza was where the fire started. It used to be a play area with equipment. There's chains on the ground. Is this where the rumored Demon Tsukuyomi ritual happened? Probably. Everything points to it. But that's also, if it was even done at all. Papa, Mama, ask Santa for my Christmas presents, Kay. Promise, I'm waiting. You heard that voice too, right? It sounded like a child crying. I wonder if they came to buy presents and were caught in the fire. How many supernatural things does that make now? I've lost track. Well, just ignore it. Let's look around. Whoa! Eek! Huh? That's weird. It looks like they're covered in wrappings of some kind. I shine the flashlight on the floor and several burnt corpses come into view. Hey, the corpses. No way. They were just there. It's hard to believe. The corpses that had been so vividly real a second ago have vanished without a trace. Maybe the victim's grudge showed us that tragic scene. There's a black stain of some kind where one of the corpses had been. Actually, all of them. I move closer and reach out toward it. Gah. Damn. My ears are buzzing loud enough that I'm getting vertigo. Must be blood of the victims. It's a puddle that probably made by the sprinklers went off. There's water in it, so it's cloudy. I can't even see my reflection. It's a hole in the floor with water in it. Probably filled up when the sprinklers went off. Clear enough water that the ceiling is reflected in it. A burnt bench that's fallen apart. If you go by the state of this bench, the fire was really bad. I look around at the area and find a gun on the floor. This gun. I think it's the one the arsonist had. Find something? I found the gun the arsonist had. What? I pick up the gun from under the bench and show it to her. Looks like it still works. Yeah. What do you do with it now? Preserve it as evidence? Nah. If the thing still works, it might come in handy when we're fighting the spirit. Doubt a gun will work on a spirit. First smart thing Spike said in a while. Don't know until you try. Anyway, we better get evidence from Tomoko Akiyama's house. We'll get better evidence from Tomoko Akiyama's house. Okay. I'll take it once we get out of this alive, so don't go losing it now. If worst comes to worst, you'll turn a blind eye to me shooting this, right? Depends on how I'm feeling at the time. Hey. Shotgun? Holy shit. Alright, what's this? A mostly burnt vending machine. Want a drink, Kaoru? The sprinklers rusted it too, so the thing's barely recognizable. I checked the pickup slot and, something's there and it's surprisingly not burnt. Oh, okay. I lower my gaze to the writing on the card. Ooh. This might actually be something useful. Congratulations for surviving all of Kaguya's games. You're exactly what I envisioned. Color me impressed. I've watched your triumphs from the sidelines and I'm sorting all the info so far. First is Kaguya. I wonder if she can't pronounce Gu part of her name and that's why she's a little... I wonder if she can't pronounce Gu part of her name because she's a little girl. Let's refer to her as the Kaguya doll. The cursed girl was sealed in the mirror of the prestigious Moroku family. The seal weakened every 10 years, and she could leave the realm of the dead for the present world. The ritual to seal her again was called Nagoshi no Gi, the same ritual which killed those little girls, I believe. But Kaguya isn't in the mirror. I suspect the ritual failed at some point. Now the game. You've experienced these games of death. For you, the game ends if you survive a spirit encounter. How you survive was up to you, and when the spirit was gone, the cycle repeated until your death or she got bored. But the purpose of these games wasn't to kill you. She only wanted a playmate, like a child wanting attention. Being a spirit without knowledge of love, she must have thought that was play. Who knows how she got the other spirit to listen? Perhaps magic similar to necromancy. I assume her way of hosting was to make them like fairy tales. A doll spirit that embodies the grudge... What? That's not a sentence. A doll spirit that embodies the grudge of death. I have to say, Kaguya's games is very fitting. I prefer the Nonary games myself. If it doesn't appropriately reflect your efforts... But it doesn't appropriately reflect your efforts. This is an area where even Kaguya uses a phrase like NG. We could call it necro game among ourselves.
though you likely couldn't care less about the name. My apologies. At any rate, you survived NG and saved your sister. I wish you a happily ever after. I wonder why Kaguya was obsessed with you. D-Man. I wonder if D-Man is Developer Man. Developer of the game. How the hell did D-Man hide a card here? Thoughts for another time. Right now I gotta take care of the Demon Tsukiyomi. Maybe I should take a short break from this because my reading comprehension and apparently my talkingness is really gone to shit tonight. If I have another catastrophic incident like that, I'm gonna take a break for half an hour or so. Don't think I looked at this yet. Did I? It's the remainder of something kids can ride. A ride, you mean. It's charred within an inch of its life and unrecognizable. Check this already? Yeah. I'm gonna save here because I feel like it's been a while. So that's chain. That's where the ground texture was reflected, because it would cost too much to draw the whole thing, I think. Or is that supposed to be like an epicenter of an explosion? I can't tell. The floor is crumbling from the heat of the fire. The burnt floor is in a pathetic state. There's piles of ash everywhere. Blackened chains are on the floor. Must have used these to make sure the hostages didn't escape. Yeah, the victims were wrapped in chains. Gas was poured on them and then they were set on fire. Some grand ritual, sacrificing innocents just for his own ego. The venom in her words stops my tongue. Maybe I can learn something if I touch the chains. Might see more if blood's on them. I'll take all the information I can get. The instant I touch them, my hand is scalded by searing heat. I quickly yank my hand back. What happened? The chains are still hot. I picked the weirdest lines to voice. They look like they'd be cool to the touch. The chains don't look hot at all, but I definitely felt heat when I touched them. Ah! Clearly not believing me, Hazuki reaches out to touch the chain and gets burned. You're right. Can I make her do that again? No. Oops. What's really strange is the chains look cold, but they're hot to the touch. Alright. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can do it anyway. Okay. Oop. So this is the only blood stain. A black stain on the floor. It's probably the victim's blood. I slowly reach out with my fingers to the blackened blood stain on the floor. I hate Christmas music. And that sounded like a girl. I'm scared. Help me. What in the world are you thinking? What will this even accomplish? It's not too late to... Oh, shit. Got them modes. So 10 years ago, Kakuya got out, and this was this guy's game to play? Shut up, idiot. This is the most important part. It's the department store before it was burned, but something's off. A man with a cigarette hanging from his mouth looks down at several adults chained together. On his arm are some familiar-looking mouths. Between him and the adults is a kid. Looks like he's soaked in something. Wow, that kid really had quite the bladder. Ha 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 ha. The plastic container on the floor makes it pretty obvious what that something is. Masaru? What are you gonna do with Masaru? So this kid's name is Masaru, huh? That's my name too. Maybe that'll make Mom happy. You asshole! The man with the scarf tries to jump forward, but the two others grab onto him. Don't move, he'll kill us too. Justin, do it. I don't want to die. Let me go! Masaru! Papa! Mama! Help me! Oh, Masaru. Yeah. Shall we get started? Mom's waiting after all. I think I'll start with this kid. That was creepy. Something just tipped over on the shelf behind me. He plucks a cigarette from his mouth and turns the fiery tip toward the kid. Cry loudly for me, okay, Masaru? For Demon Tsukiyomi's sake. Demon Tsukiyomi, please come here. Demon Tsukiyomi, please grant my wish. Please, my mom. Damn, I feel sick. You don't look so well, Spikeru. Did you see something? I tell Hazuki and Oe about the tragedy that happened here. A Demon Tsukiyomi ritual sacrificing a bunch of families. The man laughing horribly as he did it. I can barely even say the words. When the Demon Tsukiyomi ritual was... then the Demon Tsukiyomi rituals that he was really after, huh? Looks like, yeah. The granted wish needs to be proportional to the value of the burned object, so he burned living humans. Spikeru, you said the arsonist was a man, yeah? Yeah, in his 30s maybe. Said his name was Masaru, and he had mouths on his arm. Mouths? It's Kakuya's curse. Better explain. I tell her about the horrifying mouths that appeared on me and Natsumi. In other words, the arsonist might have been caught up in Kakuya's game. Yeah, most likely. You know, this Kakuya, I'll just say it, she seems like a real jerk. That's a Norm Macdonald joke. Should look that up. Norm Macdonald Live. It's got like 30 episodes. All really good. Watch it. Gah. Countless mouths surface and begin crudely laughing. It's almost the finale of the tale. Demon Tsukiyomi, grant my wish. Shit. I don't have much time left. Is the curse getting worse? Yeah. That's bad. She falls silent, thinking about something. What's gotten into you? Isn't the only way to stop the curse to defeat the spirit? Yeah. Then we need to find it, right? Yeah. Then it's sink or swim. We'll call Demon Tsukiyomi. So you're saying we gotta perform the Demon Tsukiyomi ritual? That's right. That's our only choice. There's no other way to escape the curse than to do something about the Demon Tsukiyomi. Time's running out. I gotta take a gamble. It's like I'm walking a tightrope over a chasm. Actually, I'm always being backed up to the edge of a cliff. If we have chains, 2 hand mirrors, and something to burn, we can summon Demon Tsukiyomi. I hope someone brought some mirrors. Well, I guess I'm going to be a giant sexist. I bet Kaoru and Oe both have a mirror. What can we burn? Oh, I know. We can burn Oe. The chains are here, so we just need the mirrors and a fire starter. I should have brought that compact mirror. Hazuki, you have a hand mirror, don't you? Well, my escape was kind of in a rush, so I forgot wow! I forgot my makeup pouch.
Don't look at me either, by the way.
I should have known. You're kidding. What about something to start a fire? Sorry, Spiguru. I only wish I had the ability to set things on fire.
I don't smoke, but I've got a lighter on me.
Then all we need is something to burn. And 2 mirrors. Nothing for it. I'll have to look around.
What's this song?
I think it's Jingle Bells. The song was playing in the vision I saw. I hate Christmas music so much. Even just looking at it makes my ears buzz so much I want to puke. Guess that just shows how strong the grudge of those who died here is. I better keep talking or I'll probably get content ID'd for this stupid bloody song. Blah 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 blah. Just kidding, this isn't monetized, so it doesn't matter. What's this? Better check the display toys. I could probably use this for the ritual. I pull a slightly burnt hand mirror out from among the toys. The mirror part isn't burnt at least, so we can use it. Whoa! This takes me back. This is the magic rod that Magical Girl J used. That must be some kind of shoujo anime. She dances around. She's hopping so much her skirt flares up. Do we have a CG? Damn it. That's twice you've dropped the ball, game. Ah! Did you see? No, and I wasn't trying to. You'll get totally cursed if you peek. Yeah, what kind? The words Momo's personal servant will magically appear on your face. Damn it, Spike, you piece of shit. Yep, that's definitely a curse. I keep my voice low, but Hazuki can still hear me. She elbows me in the side. That's physical contact. That's like second base, right? Melted stick. There's a bunch of other plushies on display. They don't all look like it, but most are wet to the touch. So wet that I kinda don't want to shove any of them into my bag. Huh? There's something red between a few of the animals. I grab it. What's a flare doing here? It was between soaked plushies, so it's also wet, making it unusable. But it's definitely a flare like the ones on the floor by the elevator. That's too bad. If it wasn't wet. Yeah. Aren't flares supposed to be... I guess there's different varieties, right? But there's flares that have... what's the word? Like they'll burn underwater, right? What are they called? It's got the oxidizer right in it, so it doesn't need air. But then again, I suppose if it's like been soaked in water, that would probably still ruin it. Sighing, I put it back. There's a lot of toys out on display. A bunch of toys for little boys. Hey, do you think you could use these gloves? For what? That's your job to figure out, Spiegel. Are we really going to take the gloves? I find a toy robot nearby that still looks normal. Normal enough, anyway. Wow, what a funny looking robot. Duh, it's burnt. No, it's still rather funny looking even without being burnt. Would any boy actually want it? I'm sure there were some. I look around a bit more, but everything else is burnt beyond recognition. I bet that if I played with the Amenome route, he would have seen that robot and been like, oh, I love this robot, it's the greatest. And that's like a subtle joke. Only for super geniuses like myself or people playing the game twice in a row. My God, if I don't stop hearing this music soon, I'm going to blow my brains out. They're soaked and scalded by the fire, but still manage to keep their shape somehow. But there's nothing worthwhile here. Thought maybe we could use the screen as a mirror, kind of. Not a very good mirror, though, I suppose. Looks like it had been right around Christmas when the tragedy happened. Nope, no reflective thingies hanging off of that, I guess. There's a reflector in the dome of the light, right? Nope. Oh God, I hate this music. Why'd you add this music but not any celebration music? What's this creepy ass dog doing down here? Look at this thing. I swear, when it is Christmas music season, you know, the last 6 months of every year, I just don't go in stores. It is absolutely maddening. I'm hoping that if I examine these things again, Spike will be looking for something reflective. Nope. What about this last thing? Nope. Let's check the inventory. Maybe one of these other things has a reflective surface. Oh, we could... Maybe the katana is... So it's gleaming, so it's reflective, yeah. Burnt robot found on the merchandise shelves for boys. The button on the chest is pressed and it meets the sound of weaponry. Batting gloves or pot holders. Pot holders? Magical Girl J looks like it's from an anime. A partially burnt hand mirror. The reflections are a bit distorted. Oops. Crap. Item used by the arsonist. It sells ammo and may still work as a weapon. That is 110% going to be a red herring. If we try to use that, we'll immediately die. The sword has taken the lives of the Sumi group men, but it still gleams as if its grudges unresolved.
Pudgy. Let's get the hell out of here. I cannot stand to hear this music anymore. Oh, what a relief. I think I searched everything in that area thoroughly, so... Oh. Shit. Alright. Ah! No, no, no. No more tonight. That'll be it for this video, I think. 55 minutes, that's tons. So I guess there's going to be one or more videos. Yeah. What? There's going to be one or more additional videos.